I pledge
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please, Ms. Samuels.
Member Sanders. Here. Member Long.
Here.
Member Castillo.
Here.
Member Krebs here.
I can report Jason's not gonna make it and Kelly's running late. They're working over at the treasurer's. All right. Minutes, item number 4, minutes, entertain a motion for approval, April 9th, 2026.
I'll motion to approve the minutes.
Have a second?
Second.
Second by Becky. All in favor? Roll
Aye.
call. I'm sorry, it's a different meeting.
Member Sanders. Aye. Member Long.
Aye.
Member Castillo.
Aye.
Member Krebs.
Say. Yes. Yes.
Well, we have to try next week, next meeting.
Oh, you abstained? I wasn't here. I heard that you could still vote on it because you could read them. That's what I was told.
Point of order. Department head reports. And I'll reach out to Chief Fazekas from the fire department.
Thank you. Just so you know, Jimmy's probably not gonna read it. He
I'll get it.
had an emergency with his wife the other week, so.
Ooh, not good.
Not coming. Thank you, council, citizens, my report for, actually says March, but this is February, March. Residential fires, we had 3. Vehicle fires, we had 2. Severe weather calls, we had 1. Smoking building, we had 1. Brush fires, we had 5. Rubbish fires, 1. Just the ambulance, we had 25. Rescue calls, 21. Carbon monoxide detector calls, 2. To civilians, 5. Just to another city, 15. Natural gas leaks, 1. Utility calls, we got 1. Check, natural gas leaks, 1. Utility calls, 8. Fire runs, we had 4. Disregard calls, 7. Total calls for fire, we want a month. Total calls for our ambulance was 143. Total calls for service for the month is in the ambulance for fire was 244. Average man hour and call is 8.8. Man hours for as of this year is 1189.8. We did 1 investigation for 1 hour. Some things we have coming up, we did test some 10 individuals this Sunday. And hopefully they will pass their test. They will be members of the fire department, certified members to answer calls. Looking to bring them to the first council meeting and that monitor that every month, for 2 months now, we've had the hospital in, for our minute clinic. We've only had a few people show up, trying hard to get that word out there to get more people in. It's a really good thing. I mean, it will help, people out if they're in between, again, prescriptions, things like that, or you need a prescription and you can't afford it. The doctors that again can write those scripts and get them to you. Other than that, I know weather's coming up. I'm hoping to have some meetings with you folks over some things that I need to get taken care of in the.
I thought you were gonna say where you need to make cuts.
I wish I could. I need people, all that. When it comes to radios and some safety concerns I have right now that I'm lagging behind and that we need to kind of see if we can work on and come up with something for it. So thank you, council. Thank you.
Any questions for chief? I got one.
Yes,
With the new recruits that are gonna be on, hopefully next month or shortly, what will that put you at?
it should put me at about 40,
Good,
48 or 52.
good.
Back where I was when I took over in 2015.
That's good. That's good.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you When people need fire detectors or CO detectors, do we give those out if they go to the fire station?
I don't have smoke detectors, I'm checked, I don't have carbon monoxide, that's not something that the state does yet or anything.
Okay,
Um. Smoke detectors, I work with them, American Red Cross on, so if somebody, should call, I can get, smoke detectors through them, or I can have them come. The thing is if you call us or you call, or we go through American Cross on smoke detectors, we're not giving it to you installed, we have to come to your house and we have to install.
have to install, okay. And last question I have, parents that are having babies, they used to bring the car seats to the fire station and make sure they're
Yeah,
put in
we
correctly.
still do that,
Okay.
but it's by appointment only.
Appointment only,
Yeah, it's by
okay,
appointment only.
okay, thank
We
you.
just installed one Sunday, just so you know.
And if they need to make an appointment, what phone number do they need to call you?
If they can call, right now, the 962-219-962-8295 number, hopefully
Okay,
Mr. Long, our Chairman, Councilman, Bowman Long will help me get an answering.
Oh, man.
I've asked them now, this will be my second time.
okay,
I'm trying to get an answering, some type of system in the fire station where you call. You press a number to get through to somebody.
Yeah.
We're getting thousands of robocalls a day and it's just our phone, it's hard for us to get correct messaging on it and things like that, so we can make some of these calls back to the citizens and stuff.
Have an auto attendant in the sub menu like other departments have here.
Yes, sir.
It's not gonna stop the robocalls. You're still gonna get those. They'll just hang up, but it'll show up at a voicemails there and you listen and you hear
Yeah.
a click or something silly like that, but. You guys do still give out, when you do, fire prevention at the schools. Smoke detector.
Yeah, we still do that.
During at the schools, yeah.
Month of October, we usually
Right.
do, what is that? Like 25 or 30, we give out.
Yeah. We used to give out,
Okay.
I thought it was 20 per school, but maybe I'm wrong. Total 25,
Yeah, like
25 more than they had, so.
thank you.
I guess I'll go ahead and read the chief's report. He may not be back if he's got an emergency. I know he sent it to me. Here it is. Fire chief or police chief Jimmy sent us an email. It says, so far this year, there have been approximately 105 cases sent to the Detective Bureau for review. Currently, about 20 of those cases are still open and being investigated, along with several others from the last calendar year. From this year's cases, charges have been filed in 12 cases. Recently, charges were filed in a 2022 homicide. And from the recent crash that resulted in a death, detectives have also been working on other cold case homicide, with a few of them being close to being closed. Charges have been filed in a few thefts from our liquor stores, which seem to have slowed down residents coming to our city to steal from our businesses. That's good. But year to date, he had 224, 26 to date, burglaries 9, criminal mischief 12, disturbance 94, drugs 7, homicide 0, narcotics investigation 0, overdose 6, rape 0, sex offense 4, theft 31, theft of a firearm 1, theft from vehicle 23, theft of an auto 10, weapon offense 5, total offenses 2007, arrest misdemeanor 17, felony 8, and the other is a little map of the crime mapping that tells the police where the bad guys are hanging out and doing stupid stuff. I also got Adrian, chief of staff. He sent me a text with his report. He wanted to let us all know and the public that we got awarded another community crossing road paving grant for the 6th year in a row. Milestone Construction came in as the low bidder at $693,106, and they were awarded the job. He says in a few minutes, I will send you the list of roads, but he did send that. So 35th Avenue from 65 to Colorado. Arizona Street from Park Avenue to 29th. 27th Avenue from State Street to Clay Street. 28th Avenue from Clay Street to Benton. 29th Avenue from Hamilton to Gibson Street. Morgan Street from Central to Fairview. Newton from Fairview to Riverside Drive. Newton from Central Avenue to Fairview. Wells Street from Michigan Avenue to 23rd. Spencer Street from Central Avenue to Snyder. Allen Street from Cosner to 29th Avenue. Morgan Street from Fairview to Riverside Drive. J Street from Fairview to Riverside Drive. Live streaming. I wanted to tell people that want to watch the live stream. It is up. We got another gentleman putting it on Facebook, but the live stream is a YouTube. And he says that they just need to go to youtube.com, and then in the YouTube search box, type in @Lake Station, Indiana, all one, no spaces. And then click on the Lake Station logo, and they'll be on our YouTube page. Any questions on that? I know people are interested in that, and it's been a long time coming. The state of Indiana passed legislation year before last that says all public meetings are supposed to be posted, live streamed for people that can't make the meeting. So go to youtube.com, and then in the YouTube search box, type in @Lake Station, Indiana. Then click on the Lake Station logo that pops up, and you'll be on the YouTube page. All right? We're happy about that, aren't we? Any other department heads? I got Dwayne out here from the street department, and the gentleman is doing a fine job.
Good evening, honorary council members. All right, the leaf back has gone through the city and will need to have tarps removed and cleaned and put away. If you know someone that has these, still please share with them that the leaf bags are free at the street garage, at the City of Lake Station ID. Or they can put them in a green can, and those cans will continue to be picked up and keep weed. Okay. With that, though, I want to make a statement as to the green cans. If sometimes I get shortage of help, people call off or whatnot, and I had to shift things around to get the maximum work done. But, yeah. So sometimes your green cans may not be picked up on your garbage day. Please leave them out, because I should get them either that next day or the day after. Tomorrow, the green cans didn't get picked up in zone 4 today because of a call off. So therefore, tomorrow we're getting the green cans in zone 4. So just a little side. And with that, green cans, please share with your constituents that the green cans are for old vegetation, grass, leaves, small sticks up to 3/4 inch of diameter. Please do not put any garbage, plastic, dirt, rock, asphalt, landscaping fabric, landscaping timbers, etc. in the green can. This in turn costs the city more in disposal once it comes out the screener, and at the same token is a violation of the compost permit issued by the state of Indiana. The city has plenty of screen compost. This can be purchased at the clerk's office and picked up at the street manager at 3699 Fairview. With that being said, I know a lot of people just need a 5-gallon bucket of compost, so to speak. Please come down. We'll get you a 5-gallon bucket of compost for your flowers and so forth. Yeah, plenty of green compost.
You got a lot of competition on the west end.
No, I.
Dirt.
I'm currently down 2 laborers, both left the city for higher paying job. One had gone to the mill and the other had gone to the state. Both very good workers. We're sorry to be missed on my behalf. You'll see in this, we just took the hot patcher out today because the plants are fired up and we're starting to get the mains first, but I got 2 new people on the back, and it's a whole new training. You know, is you don't miss them until they're gone type situation. So,
Mhm.
but anyhow, I put the new gravel down in the parking lot areas of Grand Boulevard Lake because there was a drop off of Marquette right there. It was getting pretty high down. And I didn't want anybody to damage their vehicle, so I put a few truckloads in there, grading it off so it's nice and level. To drive in and park and back out. I also did the boat launch area as well. This is where I get to the hot mix plants are now open, and today we started to patch holes on the main streets first. To do patching on the main roads, it requires 2 additional people for traffic control. To do patching on main roads, the overall total people I need is 6. To do the patching on the main roads safely. On the side streets, I can get by with 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you know, there's a lot of times out by 4 people, so we're gonna do a lot of side streets and get that from. Brush pickup is ongoing at this time due to the storms and labor shortage. I only have the ability to have 1 crew out with all that is needed to be done, causing a juggling match between all the jobs that need to get done. The large 2-post car lift is repaired and now certified. So I feel comfortable because it's supposed to be certified annually, inspected and certified, and it had never been certified since the day it was installed.
So that's good news.
The big green tractor, John Deere tractor that you've probably seen out with the big bush hog, that arm that cuts along the side of the road. It was time for inspection when we pulled it out of the barn for winter. And found that the hydraulic lines that run up to the cutter head through the arm of the tractor from the hydraulic pump has cracked and dry rotted.
Mm.
We had blown a line on this tractor years ago, and if it blows a line, you can't move it. Because the minute you fire it up, it just pumps hydraulic fluid. You can't shut it off. So, and it's a real hard job to get those hoses through that arm of that tractor because there's like a whole bunch of hoses. So it's like having 2 rubber gloves on trying to push. You just can't do it. So I've instructed, and upon inspection, you've seen all these hoses are in bad shape. I've instructed, let's take this thing apart. Let's replace all the hoses. So when we take it out, there's no issues. Now it's a cost item, but you're saving in the long run, because if I replace one hose, one of the other hose is going to blow, and then you're back to square one. So it's all disassembled in the maintenance garage right now. The hoses have been pulled out. I've had Dan working on that. The cost estimate is around $3,000 with a hydraulic hose. These things are 30 feet long. Right through the thing. So garbage truck A5, the grab hand and arm assembly has been rebuilt. This was done at a cost of $10,830.83 in parts. These trucks are very expensive to work on. However, I'm glad that the mechanics had the opportunity to do this. They learn a lot more when they take these things apart and see how they actually function and talk to. We got the head mechanic at Hobart. We discussed stuff and ideas and the manufacturer of the truck. So actually, it's a good learning curve for these mechanics. And I didn't put it in my report because I forgot. But
Why not?
I sent the 3 mechanics that we have to CNG training. It was held in Hobart, and there was I can't remember what they said, like 30 people. People attending that meeting or that certification class. They went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all day long. Thursday, they had a 3-hour test. 2 of them are now certified in CNG. They can test the truck and certify the trucks that are CNG.
Everybody knows CNG means, right? Natural gas?
Yeah.
Everybody.
They were supposed to be inspected annually with the sticker by a certified person. And we found that out. So now we have the people that are certified to do this work. And it was
Great.
interesting the day before the test. Actually, it was the morning of the test. They were in there just bouncing questions off of one another. And it was nice to see that they were learning. And I think they were very appreciative of that. I had actually reached out to Best Equipment. They covered the cost, just over $500 per person for that certification. So, grass clippings, please, defer from blowing grass clippings onto the roads. It causes two things. Number one, grass clippings, as they break down, eat the asphalt. Believe me, I work at compost yard. It's very acidic when it breaks down. It eats the asphalt. It softens it. Okay. The second thing is grass clippings feed as they get, if you blow it into the street, it washes down the storm drain and ends up in our lakes or our streams. It feeds algae. 1 bushel of grass clippings equals 30 to 40 bushels of algae. So it doesn't take much to feed this. So just keep that in mind for the grass. And last but not least, dumpster days tomorrow from 8 to 2. Please bring Lake Station ID with you. There'll be also, I printed out a bunch of papers, flyers.
I think it's 8 to 1.
It's for Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday, 8 to
I
1.
was gonna say, we doing it twice?
I thought it was 8 to 2.
On the post, it's 8 to 1, but probably for you guys, the stage is.
Yeah.
It's 8 to 1 people for 8 to 1 PM on Saturday morning for residents with their IDs or driver license.
Correct.
And it's only 1 truckload.
Correct. And they will also be handing out when they come in the gate. I've instructed, I printed out 100 pieces of flyers for the local hazardous waste disposal places that are taking it, whether it's Munster or whatever. And it lists the times and the dates that they take it. So if you have paint, if you have household chemicals that need to be getting rid of, electronics and stuff like that, that is where you need to take them. We don't take them down at the street garage. We don't have no place to put them. So.
But you are taking tires, right? Only the smaller one.
Car tires.
Yeah.
Car
about-
pickup tires, but no large truck tires, yes.
What
No
about
semi.
golf cart tires? Somebody asked me that specifically.
I don't know if Lake County takes those.
They'll take them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm the chairman. They take them.
Golf cart. Okay,
No
got it.
semi.
Please. But
Yeah.
no, and yes, we take them.
Yeah, they,
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I told that to Joe. Simon.
yeah. Any questions for Street Superintendent Dwayne?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dwayne.
Doing a great job. Thank you.
Appreciate it. I didn't get an email transaction or a text from Stormwater or Sewer. I hope to see them next meeting, since they missed the second meeting. We like to hear where our money's going for our sewer bill and our stormwater fees. We'll move on, petitions going once, petitions going twice, petitions going 3 times. Oh, remonstrances, anybody, remonstrances going twice, remonstrances going 3 times. Public statements going once, public statements going twice, public statements closed. Unfinished business, we have none. Under new business, item 8, we have under A, ordinance 2026-07. It is Planning Commission, 2026-02. Avella Homes, California, street zone change from R2 to R3. The Planning Commission gave that a favorable recommendation, but it's not R2. It's open space. I got a letter from the Planning Commission attorney, Mr. Jewel Harris. Should be noted that the application submitted by Favela contained a clerical error in that the current zoning of this parcel, as opposed to open space, we need, it needs to be a minimum of R3 for anything more than a single family dwelling. R1 is single family, R2 allows a few other things, but R3 allows duplexes, fourplexes. So there's another thing that, he wanted me to make you aware of. That the applicant presented a proposal to convert the existing 4-unit structure into a duplex. The applicant indicated that the structure would remain unchanged and all the work would be done basically inside. It's been a mess. You want to come up and present your self to the final approval for this? I know it's been going on since 2024, and I apologize. I'm just a councilman. I don't run any departments here.
Yeah.
I'm not the mayor. He's not here tonight. That's why I'm chairing the meeting. We love development in our city. We need more of it.
Yeah.
But we have to ask that everyone follow our building codes and our city codes.
Yes, sir.
No fault of yours. I understand that you were given some kind of permission to go forward with the 4-unit. I won't pry about who you got that from. I have a pretty good idea where it came from. But it shouldn't have happened. And you understand it. You guys have admitted that we just did what we thought we were allowed to do. So we have a 4-unit over there that you're willing to make a couple beautiful townhomes, 2-family townhomes.
Side by side. yes,
Side by
sir.
side,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the print and the drawing of the place and I walked over to the site. And I saw that on the side of the building, there was you could have 5 NIPSCO meters there.
Yes, sir.
You don't need that anymore.
No.
So I apologize.
Yeah.
From the city standpoint on the confusion and all the
Yeah.
things that have been said and done and so on and so forth. But ultimately, it always has to go before the council before a zoning change can occur. And we want what's right by the neighbors. Back in 24, you put an application in to put a couple of duplexes on the property that you own. And residents received a letter that said duplexes. And all of a sudden, there was a 4-unit standing there. I was on vacation in Florida and a couple of concerned residents called me and says, hey, this guy's got a second story on this and so on. So you're going to take care of that.
Yes, sir.
Good for you guys. I appreciate you're willing to work. I mean, I would never. Several people, not the residents and not on the council, but they thought that because you broke the rules, you should take the second level off. I don't agree with that. I don't think the council agrees with that, as long as you're willing to do what's right. But moving forward, we're just working today on the rezone for the lot that the 4-unit is on.
There was some confusion, but yeah, this is only for the lot.
Yep.
I believe
There's a lot of confusion on that other board, I guess, but we're not that confused.
3372 California, where the structure is at
Where the
now.
4-unit is what we're doing today.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be before us eventually if they proceed with, they have room over there to put another duplex, possibly 2. I don't know if you've got that much room because there's some
And we want to,
standoff,
yeah,
you
we
know.
want to complete this one first.
Sure.
And then once it's all done.
Sure, absolutely. That's,
Right, we'll see what we do on the other lots.
you read my mind.
Yes,
I
sir.
was gonna tell you that.
No, yeah. sure.
When you're finished with the rehab of the 4-unit, that'd be the best time to move forward on asking for the zone change for the other lot or 2,
Correct.
right?
And again, it'll be a duplex.
Yeah,
So side by
Duplex
side,
only.
townhouse style.
Yeah. yeah, duplex only.
Yes, sir.
So I appreciate you guys coming tonight. And,
Do you want to get their name?
Yes.
for the Record.
you can state your names, both of you.
My name is Guillermo Favela.
And I am Cirillo from.
Cirillo.
And we're both on.
Can you spell that?
Yeah.
I knew those.
Guillermo.
Guillermo.
I'm not good, okay.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
Dillermo. And then Favela.
Last one I knew because it was on the name.
Cirillo, Cirillo. Last one is Pavel.
Okay, thank you so much.
I love it.
Thank you, guys. I could go to bat for these guys. But they depend on our building department to get information. They don't have copies of our zoning book. They don't have copies of our code book. They have to come to the city to get that information, check the zoning and so on. But I really appreciate you guys willing to work with the city and do what's right. I've looked at several properties that they're building over on the west end of town. I'm not sure if you're building over here or not, but I've seen Riverdale. Yeah, you bought a couple of lots that have been sitting there for 15 years or better. And then on Benton Street,
Yes.
beautiful. I mean,
Thank you.
I walked up, looked in the windows, they're beautiful.
Yes, sir. We've been in this community for a while. We've been doing flips and rentals, but I feel like we need new construction here. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where we're trying to buy lots and bring it in. So we are new to this. So that's why we apologize over the mistake that we
Confusion
made.
that was.
But we are trying to work with the city and we just want to make the city better.
One thing I can tell you, moving forward,
Yes, sir.
anytime you have questions or concerns about the codes or about the zoning, call me.
For sure.
I'll sit down with you over a
That's
cup of
perfect.
coffee and show you the zoning
Yes,
book,
sir.
show you the code book
That's-
and,
Yes, sir.
and make you, I want you
Well-
not to have to go through something like this
We
again.
don't want to go. through
No,
this.
I didn't think so.
So we, like I said, we apologize.
Yeah.
We're new to the new construction part of it. We've been doing flips and rentals for a long time, but
Yeah.
the new construction, we are new and we're trying to get the hang of it. And we're trying to bring in more people, better houses, more affordable stuff. So.
Affordable
And.
Affordable,
Well, it's affordable because.
affordable. I asked you one time, the homes on Benton Street, what are they gonna go for? And you said 300 and I go, whoa.
Well,
It's affordable for, there's other cities that are. like-
Sure.
So it's affordable in Lake County,
And
right?
honestly, we
It
could be
is.
building in Maryville, Sherrill,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
like Lake City. We've worked with the city here for a long time and we feel like every house that goes up, they do blacktop on the driveway. I'm like, why don't you do concrete?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
So
last forever.
we're definitely trying to do the best that we can, but we are new at the new construction, so we do apologize and we do want to work with the city and want to build more homes and just
Yeah.
better stuff here.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
I motion to approve ordinance 2026-07. California zone change R2 to R3 favorable recommendation, first reading by title only.
I'll second that.
second
Second.
by Kelly
Williams.
Williams, Councilwoman Williams. Call a roll, please.
Okay, because it's your last name. Member Williams.
Aye.
Member Sanders.
Aye.
Member Long.
Aye.
Member Castillo.
Aye.
Member Krebs.
Aye. Mr.
Or-
Chairman,
It's
Yes.
2026-07, Plan Commission 2026-02.
I'm not gonna vote for that.
Homes.
you know,
No.
okay.
All right, we'll move on. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And
Hey.
question, what would be moving forward? I mean, it's approved. Moving forward, do we have to go to the building department and kind of?
Well, you've already been permitted for building a structure.
We just want to make sure that we get the correct info, so we
Yeah.
move forward and the
Um,
needs to be done.
My feeling is that the rehab that you do inside, I don't think that permits other than electrical, HVAC, that.
So just
Sewer, plumbing.
keep getting the normal,
Yes.
normal
Normal.
inspections that we get from the city.
Yeah.
And then-
Permit applicants, and then they'll
Correct.
come out, and do an inspection when you hook up electric, you
Correct.
do the HVAC and all
So
that.
just our normal, okay.
Process, yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Good night.
yeah, thank you guys for coming. We'll move on to item number 9. It's council comments, and we'll start with Ms. Councilwoman Krebs.
Thank you for coming out. That's all I got.
And we'll move on to Councilwoman Erica Castillo.
Hi, there's many more people in the audience tonight, which is amazing. I want everyone to know, first of all, congratulations to you guys. Thank you for building homes here. We love it. I love what Dwayne and his crew is doing around the city. People, you can pick up the garbage bags over there at the garage with your IDs. Make sure you're doing that in case, if you don't have a green can, you can get a green can. You just have to call the city. You don't get charged for it. Also, early voting has started. The Maria Reiner, which is our closest location, will be open this Saturday and May 2nd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. They have hours posted. If anyone needs those, I have those available. Make sure that if you see the yard signs from the different candidates out, that you're not messing with them. It's illegal to mess with people's signs when they're running. They put them up, they need to know where to go back to get them, because after the election, they have about a week to leave them up, and then they need to pick them up so that our area doesn't look like garbage. So please don't remove them. If you want a sign from a candidate, please call them. They have normally enough to give out to everyone. And if they don't, please understand, because those signs are quite expensive. We do have the dump day this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Each resident with their state ID or driver's license can bring in a truckload of things to the street department, which is over right behind Dairy Queen. And again, that's from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Don't come after 1 p.m. because they're telling you that's the last time you're coming in, and make sure you have your ID on you. So they're not going to take it if you don't have your an ID saying that you're from Lake Station. So that's important. They will take tires, car tires, golf cart tires, but not semi tires. Thank you to the chief for his report. It was very informative, especially about the car seats and his minute clinics. He's been having them on the weekends. There hasn't been a good turnout. They do speak English and Spanish there. We're gonna try to get them up at Riverview Park as well with a pop-up, like giving out food. So stay tuned for more information on that. It is great for our community to have access to these people who are giving their time to us. I was able to meet them, I think about 2 Saturdays ago, same day as meet and greet with Mr. Fred Williams. And good luck to all the candidates. And thank you for everything you guys do, Mr. Rick Long.
All right, we'll move on to Councilwoman Kelly Williams.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Sorry for my tardiness tonight. Thank you to the department heads for the reports. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys' hard work. To the Favelas, thank you so much for investing in our community. Your homes are beautiful. You actually flipped the house right by my house. And the house sat empty for a very long time, and you guys did a wonderful job. We appreciate it. Nice to see some new construction going on, that's for sure. Hope everyone has a great weekend.
Councilwoman Sanders.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. I'd also like to thank you for investing in our community. We really appreciate it. I have been by the California Street a few times. The first time because there were some concerns with what was being built. So I'm glad that has been rectified, and it's going to be a duplex. But I look forward to you investing in our community, and we do really appreciate it. The only other thing that I have is, along with our dumpster day, our fight organization is holding the citywide cleanup right after those hours. So from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., the fight organization is going to meet right here up in City Hall and do some cleanup in and around the city. And that's all. Thank you.
That's all? We're gonna go back to Councilwoman Castillo.
Okay, also, Friday night, River Forest and Lake Station will both be playing at the Rail Cats. If you get your tickets early, you can buy them from the River Forest coach. I don't know if Lake Station coach is selling them. They're $5 each if you buy them early, and the money goes to that team. But that'll be a great event. It's family friendly. I would love to see people out there. And if you don't plan to go, please share that with others, because it's always good to support the kids in our community and our schools. Thank you, Mr. Long.
You done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On to Councilman Long. That is a nice get together, Lake Station River Forest rivalry for the baseball game. I try to make those games, since my son was in high school playing there. They got a big kick out of that, and it's fairly inexpensive to go. It's $5. So if you can make it Friday evening, it's a good way, and they sell beer there. So just in case you like a cold beer, if it's a beautiful day like today.
If you're ever going one.
Last time I was at a Railcats River Forest Lake Station, it was a 60-mile-an-hour winds and freezing rain. Because they scheduled it early in the season. So you take the good with the bad. I was prepared. I had coveralls and a rain jacket. But the fight group tries to do a lot in our city. They do a lot, but their numbers are very small. Any of you that are interested in coming at one here, they would really appreciate it. We have 2 people that pretty much run the fight group organization and fights. It's Friend in Need Helping Together is what that stands for. They're both in their 70s. They're out cutting seniors grass for them for free, weed whacking, cleaning up their properties, picking up garbage. They shovel snow in the winter. They're very, very, very involved, and they don't have a lot of help. When they first formed the fight group, most of us up here came and helped. I've kind of fallen off a little bit. I can't use the fact that I'm damn near 70 because they're in their 70s and they continue to do it. So anybody that needs some community service work for school, if you have friends, neighbors, nieces, nephews, grandkids that need that, they can sign you off on that and help you out. If you can help, they'd love you for it. The dumpster day. Load up a truck with the junk laying around on your yard, in your garage, in your basement. A truckload. We do it every year. So if you get a truck this year, it'd probably take me 5 years to get rid of all the junk I need to get rid of. Just ask my wife. She'll tell you. The Minute Clinic. I went over to the Minute Clinic the first day they held it, and very nice people there. Doctor from Hobart Hospital. They'll check your blood pressure for you. They pricked my finger and saw they could check your cholesterol and stuff. So, and if you don't have a doctor and you're feeling rough or you've got an issue, they can help you out with a prescription, like Chief said. And if we don't participate, like anything else, if they had 15 people lined up sitting at tables there, and when I went in, I was the only one. You know, the firemen are nice enough to move their fire trucks and ambulance out in the street, so they have big room. I don't know what the total was that day. They didn't work with too many people. I don't think it went off very well, but the more we talk about it, post it on the pages on Facebook. Maybe Adrian Vera, the chief of staff, could get that on the city's webpage. The next day that they're going to do that, we need to try to come in and show some interest in it, because if we don't, we're going to lose it. They won't continue to do it when they're servicing 5 people. Somebody's paying them. I don't know that they're all volunteers, but if you have animals that aren't registered, please get your animals registered. You can come to the clerk treasurer's office and register your animals. If you're a landlord, get your rental properties registered. It's a very nominal fee, very small, I think $5, right, Brenda? And the reason that we need you to register your rental properties, because in the event that that rental property is empty, there's no tenant in it, and something happens, there's a burglary, there's a fire, whatever, they have some information that they can call the owner and let them know that things, you better get over here. But if it's not registered with the city, the police have no idea, short of looking at the county website and trying to find you that way. But we do have a city ordinance that says register your animals, register your rental properties if you have any. Nice out today, right? So watch the kids on the bikes. Actually, I saw a kid going down Liverpool doing a wheelie. And the bike got away from him at 35th in Liverpool. He fell on his hind end in the middle of Liverpool. The bike kept going. And just missed a lady in a Mercedes that turned the corner. Just missed hitting her car. I stopped and checked on the kid. He was okay. I see him in the neighborhood riding all the time, but he would have been in trouble if that bike would have slammed into the side of that lady's Mercedes, but I know there's something I'm missing, but we'll talk about it later, I guess, the next meeting. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned, second, Kelly?
Yeah.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you for coming. What are you gonna do when you get old?
I am old.
Shit.
I was gonna say, Bo Castillo, you could say that, right?
No, that, I knew what you wanted.
What I wanted. Oh, I know. I said,
And-
after you said that.
And the reason,
That might be